Taurus, what's going on, Taurus? It's your girl D with 8th House Energy. I'm here to bring you your March 2020 Silent Enemies reading. Taurus, I do appreciate all the love and support that you give to the channel and all the various ways that you guys support. Thank you so much. You guys are the bomb. I love you, love you, love you. Listen, this is a silent enemies reading, so I want you to remember a couple things. Just take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, everything is not going to resonate in the reading. Okay, so just take what does, leave the rest. All right, this is a general read. Okay, and it can be for anybody who has Taurus anywhere in their chart. All right, now the silent enemies reading is a reading that I thought is something that is important for us to all have. You know, sometimes we get intuitive nudges about the people who are closest to us and the people around us, you know, who are in our, what we call our circle or what have you, you know, and sometimes we get intuitive nudges telling us to pay attention to their behavior or their actions. All right. And, you know, you get those intuitive nudges for a reason. You don't want to ignore them, nor do you want to jump to conclusions. So what do? You investigate. All right. So one of the ways that you can investigate is by checking out this reading. And if there's anything that resonates with you in the reading, maybe it'll give you a different perspective on things. Maybe it'll help to bring you some clarity on how you're looking at the situation. If it doesn't, then what I would suggest is that you just investigate. Don't jump to conclusions. Your instincts are telling you something, then just watch and investigate until you come up to your own conclusion. It could be that this person might be trying to surprise you. All right. And so they're, you know, behaving a little weirdly around you and all of a sudden you don't know why. Or it could be something severe, like they are behaving weirdly around you because they're trying to rob you, you know, or they're trying to take your place or get your job or something like that. Okay. Now, a silent enemy could be your neighbor. It could be your landlord. It could be your tenant. It could be your barber. It could be your hairstylist. It could be your kid's 8th grade teacher. It could be, you know, anybody who's around you. It could be your attorney at the time. It could be somebody you work with. Your boss, you know, the bus driver, anybody that is in your vicinity that you deal with on a regular basis, and you just feel a vibe about them that you can't really describe. Okay, it could be people who are really close to you, or it could just be people that you deal with every day, you know, like your coworkers. So this is a really interesting silent enemies reading going on right now because we are in the midst of Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde is in the 12th house. Mercury retrograde is all about reflecting on what's been going on in your life and looking at, you know, what you need to change before moving forward. So the retrograde is all about sitting back, not starting anything new, you know, not doing any new projects. It's basically working on something that you might have put on the shelf, okay? And so that could also mean how you processed a relationship. Maybe you just, you know, decided, okay, I'm going to put that on the shelf and I'm going to move on with life. And you haven't really dealt with it, which is why these energies are going to be coming up now. All right. And the interesting thing about it is that Mercury's in retrograde in the 12th house. The 12th house is all about karma. So during this time, it's about karma. It's all about, the 12th house is all about the psychic abilities, dreaming, okay, intuition, the subconscious. Okay, so with Mercury and retrograde in this house, we're dealing with the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. We're clearing out all of that clutter from the last decade. This is the last ditch effort the universe is giving you to clear all of this out so that you can move forward and be happy in the new decade. If you're not clearing this energy out, you're just going to bring it in and it's just going to screw you all up moving forward. So this is why this energy is going on right now. So what you might be experiencing is because this is the house of karma and because this is the house of intuitive energy, dreams, imagination, illusions, glamorizing. Glamorizing is someone, you know, basically making a big deal of something that it really wasn't. Like someone gave you a friendly hug and you're saying that, oh, they tried to grab on me and it was just a friendly hug. That's just glamorizing it, okay? So there's a lot of people who are going to be lying about things, embellishing, whatever adjective you want to use for people not being able to see clearly and people not telling the truth. These are the energies we're in right now. So it's important that you protect yourself. This is why I want to put this video out. So because the 12th house deals with karma and it deals with all those things about illusion, it's dealing with karmic partners. Okay, so you may be having intuitive nudges about people, okay, around you. You may be getting intuitive nudges about people you haven't seen in a while. Now, the retrograde energies last from February to the end of March, okay? So you may have people come back to your mind, or somebody may come to thought, and you're like, oh, okay, blah, 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 or, ew, I don't know why I thought about this person. The ones you want to pay attention to, the ones that are karmic, are the ones that are going to pop up a lot during this time. It could be anything from a song that will remind you of this person, you know, anything that happens on a regular basis where you're thinking about them on the, it's like, why do I keep thinking about this person? Like, this is annoying. Or why did this person pop up in my dreams? Ill, I haven't talked to them in 3 years. Something like that. Well, this is the type of energy that's going on right now. And the people who are going to be, you're going to be thinking about the most during this time is going to be your karmic. Okay? Whether it's a family member that you're not talking to anymore and this person keeps coming to mind, whether it's an ex-lover, whether it's an ex-business partner, whatever, whoever this person was, they were put in your life for a karmic lesson. Okay, and you need to learn that karmic lesson. If these people are coming to your mind, these are your karmic people, and you need to figure out what you're going to do. Now, the 12th house is really interesting of all the houses. See, the soul energy is born in the first house. It goes through Aries, then it goes to Taurus, which is your house, then it goes to Gemini, then Cancer, then Leo. It goes through a cycle up until the 12th house. Pisces is the 12th house. At this point, this is where karma is. This is also where the energy and spirit of things comes to die. Okay? So for a lot of you, you're clearing out a karmic energy, and a lot of us, period, global, because these energies are affecting all of us. All right? So we're here to clear out the karmic debt. We're in these energies where we're clearing out karmic debt. Okay? We're collecting good debt and we're collecting bad. Whatever energies we were doing, you know, if it was bad, it's coming back to you. If it was good, it's coming back to you. Okay? So you're going to have a lot of people who are not going to be happy. You're going to have a lot of people who are, because a lot of people are getting good karma. A lot of people are getting bad karma, but we're all getting our karma during this time. Okay? So with that being said, you'll know the ones that you know the issues that you need to address or handle, because they're going to come to your mind the most during this energies. So you may have a dream about someone one day, and then the next day you hear a song and it reminds you. Then maybe a week later, you know, you're at the gym and you see a truck that looks like theirs, or, you know, 2 days later you're, you know, baking some food and you remember you made this for them, and just little things like that. If it keeps coming to mind, the universe is telling you, okay, this is the house where things come to die. So the energy of that relationship needs to die if you've learned your lessons and it's a karmic and it's time to move on. For others of you, the energy comes here to die, but it comes here to transform into something else, meaning that you and this person may need to pick up where you left off because the karmic lesson has not been completed. Okay? So you may be experiencing that in the form of dreams. You know, you'll know who you need to talk to, okay? So with that being said, we also have Pisces. The sun is in Pisces. Pisces, the 12th house, okay? So the 12th house also deals with hidden enemies, unseen enemies. It deals with institutions like jails, penitentiaries, detention centers, hospitals, nursing homes, psychiatric centers. It deals with hospitals, places where people go to be secluded from society. That, you know, and this is a lot of times where these places are where people in their lives, you know, where they spend their lives, most of their lives. Okay, so this is a very interesting silent enemies reading here with these energies. So you're going to be hearing from karmics, whether intuitively in your dreams, whether you're, you know, thinking about this person. It could just be a slight thought to something as obsessive as, I can't get this person off my mind. They've been on my mind heavy for the past 2-3 weeks. That's because there's some unresolved business with this person. If you're dreaming about this person, there may be some unresolved business with this person. So this person may reach out to you. Okay, you may reach out to this person. And if you guys do connect, it's very important that you watch the person carefully during the next couple of weeks. I wouldn't make any concrete decision about how you feel about this person until the end of April, because these energies are going to end at the first week of April. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be examining how they are, how they respond to you, how they communicate with you during the month of April, during the month of March, right? And then once these energies clear, they're gonna clear like on the 27th. The final post season energy will be gone. So you have the first week of April. So you may want to watch and see how you feel the first, second, third week of April. See if your feelings have changed. Say this person reaches out to you today and you guys are in contact until and then here it is now, the second week of April. Look at how they were acting to you, how they responded to you, how they communicated. Look at how you responded to them, how you communicated to them. Because you guys may feel differently once these energies clear after the first week of April. You may feel differently about each other. Okay? Because this is all about illusions. This is all about glamorizing. This is the energies we are under right now. So you don't want to play yourself, okay, and put yourself in a position where you jump out the window and there's no parachute, or you jump out the window and there's no that big cushion that's at the bottom waiting for you to fall into. There's nothing there. You don't want to do that. So with that being said, let's take a look at this first energy. All right. Oh, hold on one second, Taurus. All right, Taurus. So with this first energy here, some of you could be having some issues. Some of you could be getting some bad news, or you could have gotten some bad news. Okay, something that you didn't want to hear. You could have heard from somebody you didn't want to hear from. You may be getting some bad news. Okay, it could have something to do with a karmic partner. Okay, it could be that maybe you found out this person is with someone else, and you're realizing you really want to be with this person now. Things didn't work out for you guys, and now you find yourself wanting to be with this person. But the news that you're going to get, it's not something that you want to hear. It could be some issues. A lot of people could be having issues with their taxes right now. Okay. Could be having some issues legally. Some of you could be going through some legal proceedings and things are not going in your favor. Okay. Now, unfortunately, this bad news could be your karma for whatever reason it is. Because again, Mercury retrograde is in the house of Pisces, which is the 12th house. All right. And that deals with karma. Okay. Everybody's getting their karma right now, whether it's good or bad. So this could be you, like, for example, some of you could be going through a divorce, and you may find that, the settlement or whatever you decided on or whatever happened, the judgment is not conducive to what you wanted. Okay. Maybe you lost more than you wanted to lose. Maybe you're getting bad news that, there's something else going on, or it will cost you more money. But it does not look like it is not good news. And a lot of you is related to legal issues or tax issues. I'm getting strongly. This could be someone who's also scared to reach out to you as well. Okay. I'm getting strongly. You may be getting some intuitive nudges or thinking about someone, and they may want to reach out, but they may be scared. Okay, this person might be afraid that you won't accept them back, or you'll curse them out or something, is what I'm getting strongly. Okay, that's one energy I'm getting for you guys. Another energy that I'm getting is, and also, did I tell you with the energies here, we also have Pisces. The sun is in Pisces, which is the 12th house. So the 12th house is all about the unseen enemies, unseen friend, hidden enemies, hidden, people who are scheming. You don't know what's going on. You don't know what's really up with them. Because the sun is in Pisces now, you definitely want to pay attention to your intuition, because these things are going to be revealed to you. You're going to see if there's anybody around you during this Pisces season. You're going to see if these people are supposed to be, if they're on your team or if they're against you. You're going to see that. And so for a lot of you, you may be in a process where you're moving away from someone now. Okay. Whether it's, actually moving, ready to relocate. Okay. Or whether you're just leaving a relationship of some sort. But a lot of you are in the process of letting things go. Okay, and that's a good thing because that's what you're supposed to do, because again with the 12th house, it's a place where the energy and spirit of something comes to die. Could be the energy and spirit of a relationship, the energy and spirit of a job, the energy spirit of a physical human being. Okay, but it looks as though, you know, this is a situation here where some of you are realizing that there's nothing more I can do, there's nothing more I need to do. I'm done with this. I'm looking forward. I'm not looking backwards anymore. And that's the energy I'm getting for you, and it's very strong. And for a lot of you, that's good because you've settled the karmic debt. You've learned from this particular lesson. Okay, because in the beginning, when the soul comes into and is coming into Aries, before it does that, all of the karmic lessons that you are supposed to learn are already written out. You have some say in this, and you're the one who writes it out as well, believe it or not. But it's in the subconscious state, so you wouldn't be able to, anyway. So these things are written out as far as what you're supposed to learn in this cycle when you go from the first house to the 12th house. So some of you are at that stage now where you're realizing that, okay, this particular situation has come to a wrap, and so you're letting it die, and that's good karma for you. Okay, very good karma for you. Whatever is not serving you right now, let it go. A lot of you are ready to just relocate and go to a different area because the people around you, the energy around you, it may not have been conducive. A lot of you, you may have friends and family, or a lot of your friends and family and the people you communicate are intermingled within that relationship or that person that you're trying to get away from. So some of you are just ready to start a whole new life. Okay, you're ready to go. Mentally, some of you are just letting go of a relationship. This person is coming to your mind and you're deciding, okay, I'm not going to, deal with this anymore. Some of you, someone may want to reach out to you, but you may feel like, okay, or you may want to reach out to someone, but you may decide, you know what, I'm not going to, I'm just going to move on. If this person is pulling at your intuition and you're dreaming about them constantly or thinking about them constantly, they could be thinking about you as well. And this could also be the universe telling you that there's some unresolved conflict or some unresolved lesson that you need to learn from this person. Now, everybody's situation is going to be different. You don't have to entertain it. You have free will. But just know that if this comes up again in the next retrograde, which is in July, then you need to deal with that then for sure. All right? Because it's going to come back up if it's something that if there was an unlearned lesson. And it may not come back up with the same person. It may come up with someone different. So that would be a scenario where you feel like you're meeting the same person over and over again. Because it's like you get those people who say, all of y'all are the same. All women are the same. All men are the same. No, they're not all the same. It's just something's going on with you that you keep attracting the same type of characteristics because there's a lesson you're supposed to learn and your hard-headed ass ain't learned it yet. So that's what that's all about. Other energy I'm getting here, someone is dreaming about you. Someone's having dreams about you, or you're having dreams about someone. You can't get this person out your mind. Ooh, Taurus. Yeah, that's what's going on. The hidden, the unseen, that's all. It's dreams, subconscious energy, because we're in the 12th house. And also your opposite polarity is Scorpio. And that's the subconscious energy as well. So yeah, you're definitely probably feeling that energy at this time. A lot of you are having dreams about certain people. Now dreams are a little bit different than you just having a thought or two about someone during the day. When you're dreaming about someone, that's a sign. It's a sign of something, okay? And this person is constantly on your mind, that's a sign of something, okay? Maybe these energies could all be related. There could be someone that you're just ignoring. You refuse to reach out to them. Or these could be three separate situations and energies here. Also, what happens with the energies here is you could be thinking a lot about or dreaming a lot about people who were here and they're no longer here. Okay. Yeah, because like I said, this is the house where things come to die. Spirits come to die. Well, not spirits, but the things that spirits travel in, the energy of something. So an energy of a relationship, the relationship comes to die. The energy of a human being, the human being, the physical being comes to die. Things like that. So this could be a situation here where I'm sensing strongly this is not going anywhere. It's not dying. You may be dreaming or thinking about someone that the universe is telling you need to go back to. And it's a strong message. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to clarify and find out what's going on and why you're ignoring this message, or why that person is ignoring that message. And by now, if this person is dreaming about you, you're thinking about them or dreaming about them too. Okay? If this is not you, Taurus, and it's the other person. So either way, this person's on your mind. And you know who they are, and they know who you are. So what you want to do is be careful if you communicate with this person. Again, just take your time with them. Find out, what you can. And then, after these energies clear, reevaluate the situation and see if this is something you want to invest in. This is a lot. This is all mental. All right. This is all mental energy because it's all about the things you can't touch. Dreams, your emotions, your passions, your desires, your imagination, your creativity. Like, these are things you can't touch. Illusions, glamorizing, lying, embellishing. These are things you can't touch. All right, this is all mental energy because Mercury deals with the conscious mind, and the 12th house deals with the subconscious mind. So this is all mental. So everybody's feeling this internally. Again, some people getting good karma, some people getting bad karma, but everybody's getting their karma from the last 10 years. All right. So what I'm going to do for some of you, if you're having issues and you need to ground yourself, meaning you need to get out of your head because it's too much for you to handle, the universe is still going to send you these messages, but this might help you think a little bit clearer. You may want to put something like this under your pillow. This is hematite. You have black obsidian. Okay. I'm sorry, black tourmaline. Black obsidian. You can get bracelets. You can get necklaces. You want to wear it on your left hand. Okay, all of the jewelry, wear it on your left hand. You can get necklaces, bracelets, but you need some grounding stones. So you may want to Google or look up, grounding crystals or grounding stones, and you may want to keep one on you or keep it in your pocket. Or, if you're having problems sleeping at night, put it under your pillow. Okay, and this may help. So what I'm going to do now is the link to the extended is going to go below. I want to find out who this person is that's dreaming about you, that they can't sleep. And if this is you, I want to find out for you, what you may need to do if you should reach out, And we'll find out more about these other issues too in the extended. So if I don't see you in the extended, I love you. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know if it resonated. Click the like button if it did, and share with someone if you know they could use this message. And I will see you guys for the next Silent Enemies reading is going to be in April. Other than that, I'll see you here for the next weekly. Peace out, Taurus.